tatta dhim tatakita dhim tadhim tattam.
Archetypal dance is the dance that was practiced by many ancient cultures in different parts of the world, where there was a coming together of ritual and ceremony, dance, and often deities or archetypes. The aim of many of these traditions was the transformation of consciousness. A simple way of putting it is that they wished to allow people or to invite people to experience how their consciousness and reality is a space of plurality and multidimensionality. A simple way of looking at it is to think about the coming together of opposites or polarities. So usually the way that we live, which is very much through a mind-dominated stories and paradigms, we have this division into what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, what is in scope, what is not. And so we have all these different fragmentation and divisions, and that is what our daily lives are shaped by. What an archetypal tradition does is really return us to how reality can, both within us and without us, because we are part of reality as beings, we are part of the beingness of reality. So it returns us to that multidimensionality where all of these things that we think are opposites coexist. Now, this is not as easy as it sounds. It's not simply just one day waking up and saying, right, I'm just going to be able to bring all the polarities together. That's not going to happen because our mind really doesn't have that intelligence, because the way the mind functions is to be separating and defining and dividing. So this is very much body-led intelligence, and that is why dance was very central to most of these ritual and archetypal traditions. And through these poetic invocations of deities or archetypes, they allowed us to express this bringing together, the space where everything coexists. Let me give you an example. For example, there is a deity called Rudra, who is an ascetic and sensual, who is fire and water, and who is a healer as well as a destroyer. So in bringing all of these things together, for the mind, it's like it's a story and there is a detachment. Oh yeah, that's the story of Rudra. But when we do the dance, and these dance traditions are not just made up, they are really revealed traditions, and they are highly intelligent and sophisticated, and they allow us to express these oppositions and these polarities. And what happens is they take us to something other. It is not 1 + 1 = 2, but it is actually something other. It brings another perception, a transformed consciousness. And what I find both when I do the dance and when I teach the dance is that it really opens up reality in a completely different way, and an enjoyment of plurality, rather than feeling threatened by difference or threatened by many different things that may have different opinions or different knowledge systems. We actually begin to enjoy this plurality, just as when you look out into nature, we enjoy how nature is diverse and plural. And that is true of our consciousness as well. And that is what an archetypal dance allows us to enjoy and to express.